I'm here at YPS, Yorkshire Packaging Systems, to talk about this fantastic tabletop packet. There's a better way of describing it than that, but it does feel very much like a tabletop. There's not a big footprint here, yet there's quite a high throughput for this little system as well. So just talk to me about who this is for, what it's for, who it's going to be for.
Yeah, okay, so there's different designs. This is a standalone in itself, but we do a tabletop version of it. So this is more designed at the e-commerce market, so in the sense of print and apply labeling. So you scan your product, put your apparel, put your product into the bag. Obviously it goes down and we can apply a label afterwards, or we can apply a label before, depending on the sort of speeds requirement or what the bag may be, if it's plastic, if it's paper. You can choose really, it's up to the customer to decide on the day if they want to use paper or plastic.
And in terms of throughput of a unit like this, what would you be expecting?
So on a unit like this, your 600 an hour would be fairly typical in terms of throughput. Obviously it's semi-automated. You do need to be feeding the machine, and we do filling systems as well. But in this particular product, obviously the person will be scanning. So actually, it's more about the system before, the sort of the warehouse WMS or the labeling system, saying, right, here's your information, here's your data, feeding it through. As long as we can get that fed in a nice, reasonable, quick manner, it will go as quick as you want to go.
That's about 1 every 6 seconds. So that's package, scan, make sure, put in, go, repeat.
Simple as that.
Can we see that? And I see you just happen to have a package in your hand there.
Typically it won't work when I do it, but no, it'll be fine. It's so yeah, you're at your tabletop, your person's here, they're scanning the product, that's sending the information. The information is coming back to the Zebra printer in here, Zebra Drive. That will print. We're putting the product in. We're pressing a nice green button. That will drop down. It will always label flat so that the scan can happen at the end, and then it will present the next bag in front of you.
And the next bag is already there and open. And it's just I love that button. That's a beautiful bit of design.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's nice. It does. If you're not ready, if it's not ready or the system's not ready, it will kind of bump back at you and go, no, I'm not ready.
Come and have a look at that button there, Tom, because that is it's a simple thing that makes me happy. And also the HMI just here as well. There's a lot that's going on there, but it's a nice bright screen. I'm always interested in viewing angles on these things, and I'm stood in front of the system just here. Yeah, I've still got very good visibility of what's happening on the screen.
Yeah, it's very intuitive, and it can be designed around yourself, so you can, if you wanted to, you can move it around, be a bit more sort of front and center to the user. It's a very simple HMI, very simple interface. It's very much preset, so actually that will be set, locked out, password protected, so really, the said person using the machine will just literally be scanning, inputting, and off they go.
And you've got a whole number of systems here, of course, as well. I'm just interested in if you are maybe a cottage industry just starting to scale up, looking at your first stages of automation. We were chatting before, maybe this is a couple of steps beyond that when you're looking at 600 packets per hour. But what sort of systems are available if you are just looking at, you're starting to get enough orders online that some automation would be able to help you out?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is designed to replace peel and seal bags. So if you've got a peel and seal bag and you're sort of doing it by hand and flapping it and putting the product in, there's a lot of difficulty there. You're looking at sort of 45 seconds, 1 minute to be printing a label, putting it onto a pack, flapping that pack, putting it in.
That's about 60 an hour then in that case.
Exactly, and then you get a customer who's maybe wanting 200 an hour or 250, and they're wanting more consistency. I think that's the key. It's like a case of there's the bag, feed me the product, happy days. So yeah, we do a tabletop version. Again, it's print and apply. Again, it's working off a Zebra printer drive. So it's all very simple, very effective, and that's a much smaller unit that's designed to fit literally in front of the user on the tabletop. Nice and simple.
And then just because it's over your shoulder here as well, very quickly. Also, I should flag just down there, 2 times winners of the Automate UK Outstanding Customer Service Awards. Congratulations on those. As we start scaling up and looking at some of the larger systems that YPS does, just very quickly chat us through this.
Yeah, sure. So this is our mini pack system. This is the L sealer, fully automated L sealer. We go for a bar system with a fairly simple feeding system. So you'd always go for external in feed to give you the gapping through the system. In terms of speeds, you can be up to 35 packs a minute on the L sealer, which is actually very high end for this sort of kit. You mentioned obviously the Automate Outstanding Customer Service Award. We won it last year, we've won it before, so it's nice to be recognised in the industry. We've got 6 engineers now on the road any given time. Really top quality engineers, good lads, work hard, and actually make us very proud. It's difficult because they're very sort of cellular, very much by themselves on the road, but actually in terms of the kit that we provide, the service and support is as important to us as the machine. So when you buy a machine from us, it's the start of the journey, not just a sale and cheerio. It's actually the start of the whole process with us. We're very heavily material based as well. We've got a lot of recycled content materials, a lot of paper materials. It's focused on sustainability, reliability and consistency, and that's what we sell, that's what we do. Family business and family business ethics, really.
Yeah. Yorkshire roots, proud to wear them, even in the company name. They're always brilliant. Listen, thank you for chatting us through that. Thank you for showing us the systems here today, Johnny. And I wish you every success. And hey, maybe at some point 3 times winners of your customer service awards. Good luck with that.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.